And we're on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night Dungeons and Dad Jokes. Tonight we are going to take a little break from our normal campaign due to our DM being out of town. And I will be leading this ragtag group of men on a girls' night out. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe so that you can join into our live chat. Now, sit back and relax and see how these beautiful boys can do with their girl personas. We are missing one who will be on shortly. He is running late. Or should I say she? We're going to start off tonight with a little bit of background on what our girls have been up to. Been a very short amount of time. Yesterday morning, you completed a task for the council, at which councilperson Asaran agreed to sponsor your group for a paid position with the council. In preparation for your night out to celebrate, some of you discovered your dear friend Miana was missing. After locating Miana and rescuing her, you continued your celebration. This morning, you woke up with vague memories and pounding headaches, and some additional friends, and found some others were missing. You located them, rescued them, and discovered something a little sinister brewing in the city. Fleeing the site of your last encounter, Breeza and Fyra split off from the group in order to do a little investigation in the shadows of the city. You have all now convened at the home of Miana. It is late in the evening, and it's been a long couple of days. You could really use a good rest. Miana is preparing a quick meal for you of fruits, cheeses, dried fish, and bread, as the rest of you straighten up the ransacked house. After all, it is what girls do for one another. You sit to eat your meal and begin to share with each other what you have gleaned thus far. Some of the things that you have gleaned, in case you don't remember, in the mine district, you just rescued your friends from an underground bunker concealed beneath a shack. You've also uncovered a conspiracy to gain followers to rid the town from all non-drow, dwarves, and orcs, to restore Estheos to its purity. You've discovered that Leah Salor, his last name, Kaydano, is a member of an ancient regal family, and it's his desire to rid the realm of outsiders, especially from those above. This infiltration of oddities that threaten to unhinge the fabric of drow society must be removed before the damage done is irreversible. And he is a member of the Council of Lords. You discovered 2 bards. One of them a tiefling, one of them a drow, that have been in cahoots, luring people in with their siren songs and getting them kidnapped into becoming members of this revolution. You also discovered that there were 2 mysterious elves at your last encounter that you're not sure where they came from or where they went. They very quickly teleported out as the battle started to turn to your favor. As you finish your meal, and discussion, each of you feel the need to sleep to come upon you as you settle in for the night. And if you haven't given your characters a long rest, you need to do so at this point. As you begin to wake up with the rising of the lamplights, you hear the sounds of the city bustling with the start of a new day. Miana has a pot of soup on the stove made from the leftovers from the night before that is filling the house with a warm, spicy smell. Glasses of water are on the table, along with bowls and utensils for breakfast. I need a perception check
Anyone in particular?
from everyone except Kadath.
Well, oh, I didn't change my name. Sorry.
Oh, what? Your name is
Cathra.
Cathra. This is Chuck.
Everybody but me.
Yeah, I got yours earlier.
Yeah.
Did you get to read your Discord note?
Yep.
Okay.
And I have it pulled up. So.
All right.
27.
Good. Kelly got a 23.
12, actually.
Huh?
I disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Then a 12. And are you Ola Ray?
I am.
Okay. I need a perception check from you.
Wait. Where are we in sunlight?
No sunlight. You're in a
Okay.
drow city under a mountain.
Which
All right,
Drow
then I-
City?
However, the lamp lights are up, simulating a daytime effect.
Right, but it's not sunlight level.
But it's not sunlight.
Okay, so we wouldn't have disadvantage, senior.
So it goes with the first roll, which was still a 12.
What city are we in?
Theos.
Theos. Okay.
Theos.
Estheos.
Yes.
I'm going to be shutting down my camera in a moment so that I can eat.
Okay,
I've
did you
been
get
gone
my...
since 7 o'clock this morning. So.
Oh, fun. Do you have your stealth roll, or you're not stealth, your perception roll?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I just thought you said just sorry. Ooh.
No, it's everybody but me
Perception. Oh, that's a good one.
because I'm not there.
So 21.
21. Okay. As you all are eating your breakfast, you are suddenly shocked by a loud rapping at the door.
Sandra would get up and go in and answer it.
Okay.
Where are we?
Cassandra?
Whose house are we in? I'm sorry. It's been a long time.
Miana. Yeah, if I went through all that before you got on. You're at Miana's house. You had dinner. You took a long rest.
I remember that. Okay.
You're having breakfast. and suddenly there's a rap on the door. Cassandra, you go to answer the door.
Yep.
And you pull it open. And Catherine, describe what he sees.
So you see a 4'5", 145-pound female dwarf, dark skin, reddish brown hair, of course a beard because it's a female dwarf, black eyes, and seems like a very pleasant person. Relatively pleasant for a dwarf, especially. She just kind of puts off that aura all the time.
I don't think we want to buy any, but thank you.
Oh no, I'm not here to sell anything.
Oh.
I'm actually here to deliver a message.
Oh, please don't sing.
No, well, I could. I mean,
Please
I do
don't.
have my flute, and I'm pretty
No.
darn good.
No,
Please,
no,
please,
that's
no.
okay. No.
But that's not the type of message this was.
Oh, okay, great. What's the message?
Maybe later. So
Maybe not, but what's the message?
Never
I'm looking
later.
for someone named Miana.
Oh. Miana's with us, right? If I remember correct. Yep. Oh.
Miana will step forward and say, I'm here.
Cassandra will step back, like, thank God it's not for me.
So I have a message for you from, is it Breeza? Breeza? She said she's with Fyra at the dock district, following up on a lead.
Oh, well, come in. She invites you in.
All right, I'll enter, and I'll make sure to wipe my feet before I go in the door.
How ladylike.
So,
Hey, I might have a beard, but I am a female dwarf.
a lady.
I'm a lady.
Miana invites you in and invites you to the table and offers you some soup.
Oh. Do you guys have any good ale? Because if not, I do have some with me. And I'll actually reach into one of my bags, my bag of holding, and I'll pull out a good-sized bottle of dwarven ale.
Well, I don't have any ale in the house right
Here
now.
you go, as a gift to you.
Why, thank you. Would anybody care for some?
Is that for what ails you?
And she'll open the bottle and immediately reach towards the cup that's sitting in front of you and pour you a glass. Catherine.
Okay.
And she will wait for anybody else to acknowledge that they would like some before she
So
pours
out
that.
of
I'll
character,
take
are
some.
dwarves common here?
Dwarves are not uncommon.
Okay. All right. So my normal drow prejudices are not a factor. Okay, good. So yeah, she'll take some.
Kelly will ask for some.
And she will purify drink before she takes it, surreptitiously as much as she can.
Don't know how sneaky you're trying to be with it, but
I'm trying to be very sneaky with it, I said, as surreptitiously as I can. So I don't know what I would roll for that.
I don't know, but I got a 27 on perception.
Why would you be rolling perception? I'm talking about your passive.
Oh, okay. Well, passive's still 21.
I would say purify food and drink. Does it involve material components?
That's an excellent question. I'll find out. I mean, if I get caught, I get caught, but I'm not trying to be outwardly rude.
Well, and even if I do see you, it'll be a notation in my mind more than anything.
It's verbal and somatic, so no material.
No material. So roll a stealth but roll it with advantage.
Oh, good. Oh, that's really good. I get advantage on stealth anyway. Excellent. Oh my god. So that's a 19 plus 9 is 28?
Okay. So
Okay.
you managed to purify without being caught.
Not that there was anything to purify.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I don't know you.
Oh, very true. I don't know any of you or what you all look like. So, if you guys can describe
yeah.
yourselves.
Everybody give a quick description of themselves.
Go ahead.
Well,
Whoever wants to go first.
Miana is an elf. She is drow. She is dark complected and dark hair, dark eyes, of average build. There is nothing exceptional about her. But you can tell by the way she dresses that she is of a clerical order.
Okay.
Okay,
Ahead,
so
Robert. I gotta
Olare,
wait till I'm back to my desk.
Olare, that's Calamar, that's me. Stark white hair, beautiful ebony skin, really red lips. Her armor is I can't remember what her armor is. Hold on, it's been a long time. Oh, she's not wearing any armor.
Oh, right.
But she looks very non-drowish in the fact that she has a lot of underdark flora, not so much fauna. Like flora intertwined into her clothing, like plants and different things like that. But the most disturbing thing about her is sitting off to her right is a giant spider that seems to be looking at you. And if you look in its 8 eyes, you see intelligence there. And it's clearly her friend as she feeds it stuff from time to time as she absently talks to everyone else.
Okay.
Cassandra is drow, stark white hair as well. Very tall and thin. She wears robes, no sign of any sort of armor. She doesn't necessarily have it now, but typically you would see her with a very intricately carved staff, and her nails are done. If you look at them, it looks like they shimmer with like stars. If you had ever seen the outside.
Okay. And
We
you
can't.
I
muted
guess
that.
senior
Oh,
is Lack.
There you go.
Kelly is 5'4", about 115 pounds. That is, because her age is 180.
Oh, I'm assuming.
Yes, she's drow. Dark skinned, silvery white hair, and green wild eyes.
Wild West. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It made me think of that song.
You have all already been on adventure with Thyra,
Minus
even
me.
though she's not, except for you, even though she's not with you at the moment. She's a drow. I think let's see. There should be a description of her here. That way you guys will know. Oh, look, she didn't do it. Okay. She's got blue eyes. She's medium sized. She's about 5'2". She has white hair and very light gray skin. She is a drow. And I think that the only one in the group. Nope. I think both Cassandra and Kelly. No, Breeza.
Right, we met her earlier.
Hmm. She started out with you guys. I don't think Alex has any description in here. No. But Breeza is also a drow elf, medium size, pretty average, white hair, fair skin, pretty typical drow. Um, and you guys know her. And Miana will look at Catherine and say, "So you know Breeza well enough that you brought a message from her?"
Okay.
That was a question.
And that was the answer.
Mhm.
Yes.
And they didn't happen to say what in the dock district they were following up on.
No, just following up on a lead.
Okay. At this point, Miana will look at everybody else and say, "Well, we have a full day ahead of us. What should we do?"
We need to find out who it was that hired people to do this kidnapping.
Kidnapping. There was a kidnapping?
That what started this off?
They will. I will let everybody will fill you in on that. When they reached Miana's house
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now.
last yesterday in the evening, that when they got there, that there were signs of struggle, and the door was open, and the house was ransacked, and Miana was gone.
Oh, is that why there was so much damage outside? I
Yes.
saw some when
Yeah.
I got here. I wasn't sure what may have happened.
They will let you know. I don't remember which one it was, but they will let you know that it appeared that, well, Miana will fill you in on that, that she did have a protection spell on her front door, and they triggered it, and that it caused a lot of the damage to the door. Inside the house was where they managed to subdue me and take me off.
It behooves us to find out.
That actually was the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you guys had to go find Breeza and Fyra, who had disappeared from the bar the night before.
Someone's paying for all of this. We need to find out who.
How do we add an ally again? I'm so sorry.
Do what?
How do we add an ally again?
Add an ally?
Companion, horse,
Under extras.
It's under extras.
extra. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's all right.
And in the process of looking for Breeza and Fyra was when we discovered that Phaon LaCourte and Finland Naelof were working they are bards, they are working together using magic to draw in, through their music, to draw in those with susceptible minds
Hmm. Well, I am happy to assist you all with this investigation. Um, and if did you say that you're going up against some bards?
They definitely are involved.
Hmm. Well, I may be of some assistance there at least.
Let me see. Well,
Did we lose Joe?
No, I'm here. I'm just
Hmm.
doing the same thing you're doing.
Okay.
Eating.
You guys can't hear me, can you? I hope.
no.
No, you're
There
good.
we go. If it's close.
Let me see how to do this. Pull some stuff out here. I don't have my big notes. Okay, you would know, being a bard yourself, would know that both of these are known to hang out in the higher end taverns where they play,
Okay.
but they
So
are
I've
not exclusive there.
so I've
They
heard of
do.
them before.
You will have heard of them. You will also know that um, they have a standing engagement once a week at one of the two taverns in the military district, and they alternate back and forth.
Hmm. But somehow they're involved with this whole kidnapping and whatnot mess.
That is what the team discovered last time.
Well, I'd be happy to spread some rumors and ruin their business a little bit if it comes to that.
Maybe that's what they need. We'll find out.
I can always tell people that they use some kind of illusion spell to make themselves sound better, that they can't actually really sing that good.
Wouldn't it be better if we just killed them?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying if they don't need killed, but they just need taught a lesson.
Oh no, I think they definitely need killed.
Well, that's fine too.
I like killing.
There we go.
When necessary.
No,
No,
even not when necessary.
I
Just
just
when
like it.
yeah, when it's
There
convenient.
we go. Um,
A lot.
you know that they prefer to play places like the Espiacen in the Central District, which is in the Central District is where all of the high council meets, things like that. They also like to play at the Highland Inn in the Upper District, which is where all of the wealthy people live.
Where the tips
Any
are.
chance they get. And in the military district, that's the General's Tankard and the Serviceman's Pub are the name of the two taverns that they play at frequently there. However, they have been known to hit lots of different ones. And the rest of you saw Fayon LaCourte playing at the Copper Pot in the Craftsman District. And Finland Nalos, it was in the Hollow Shovel in the Luke Hill District, which is where you are currently, because that is where Miana lives, in the Luke Hill District.
I'll tell everybody. Well, I know places where these two play frequently. They're pretty regularly at a few places. So if we're wanting to find them, I'd be happy to lead the way and we can search for them. And see if they've maybe played somewhere recently.
Sounds like the start of a plan.
Well, I can grab my things and we can be on our way then.
Miana will nod, and she will gather her things.
Kelly takes her small backpack and puts it on.
And from this point, where is it that you want to head first?
Well, I'd probably list all the places off to them and suggest we start at the one that's closest.
That's what I was thinking. Start in the district we're in.
There is a total of 9 inns and taverns in the whole city.
Well,
the
let's
one
start
that
with
is
the one close, yeah.
the one that is closest will be the Hollow Shovel, where you were to meet 2 nights ago when Miana didn't show up.
Right. And I remember one of those bards being there that night.
That's good a place to start as any.
Okay. You make your way to the Hollow Shovel. This particular tavern is owned by a female drow. Her name is Rayleigh. You will recognize her, and you know her somewhat well. She is a family friend of Briza, and you have met her. Chuck.
Who was that?
Cathra. The Rayleigh.
Rayleigh?
Olare.
Oh, Olare.
Olarek, sorry.
No. She is a female drow. She is the operator of the Hollow Shovel. You know her through Briza. Her family and Rayleigh.
Oh, is it?
No. The owner of the tavern, her family, and Briza's family are friends.
Okay.
We'll just call her Ray. So you are familiar with who she is. And you enter in to the Hollow Shovel, which is pretty much the same as you all would remember it. I'm not going to go through describing it all right now. And it's very clear. There's not a lot of people in there. They are cleaning and prepping for the day. There's just a few people there that are working. There's really no customers. They don't really do a lot of business here until about lunchtime.
Is the lady that I know here?
You only recognize her from the other night. It is actually Alex's character that knows her,
Mm-hmm.
and Chuck's character is familiar with her because he knows her through Alex's character.
Oh, I've never really met her. I just know who she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you come in through the door and you're walking in, she lifts up her head. She will smile because she recognizes you all.
Okay.
She recognizes you as being friends of Briza. And she will greet you and ask where Briza is. I haven't seen her since you guys left here the night before last.
Have we seen her? We saw her down in the dungeon thing, right, where we rescued her from?
Right.
But where did
You-
she go after that? I don't remember.
Yeah. She and Fyra
Mm-hmm.
are off. They are investigating some leads. They are looking for some information. They're basically doing roguey stuff to try to find some information out about what might be going on. When you parted ways last night, they were going to see if they could find some information on the mysterious elves that disappeared.
Well, we're hoping that you could tell us. I mean, we're all here together and things got really fuzzy really quick. Now, this is Robert talking, not my character. I do remember casting a spell to bring back my memory. So I remember everything that happened, right?
Yes.
But Robert doesn't remember everything that happened.
Oh, let's see. You remember starting your celebration at the Hollow Shovel. The tiefling. I have their names backwards to who was on stage. The tiefling was on
Mhm.
stage. Fionn Lacourt
Mhm.
was on stage that night, and she had a really enchanting voice that seemed to enthrall the crowd.
Thing you said?
I'm sorry, what?
Fion's a tiefling?
Yes, she's a
Okay.
tiefling, and she was chanting. She enthralled the crowds. After several rounds of drinks, you know that the bar was getting rowdy and really full, and your group and a couple of others decided to head to the Copper Pot in the Craftsman District as you're on your girls' night out pub crawl. You know you made it to the Copper Pot and began drinking there, and you remember thinking that you saw someone behind you, but when you searched the groups of people on the street, you couldn't determine if they were following you or just heading in the same direction of the tavern.
Okay. And when did I go unconscious?
You don't remember going any place after the Copper Pot, so you figure at the Copper Pot is where you kind of lost consciousness.
So I was conscious and then I wasn't.
Yeah, or became so intoxicated that you can't remember.
Okay. I asked them, are those bards going to be here tonight? Mainly the tiefling.
She will tell you that neither of them are scheduled to play this evening at the Hollow Shovel.
Have you seen them in the past day or so? Or have you heard where they might be?
The last night that they played here was the last night that I saw Fayon McCourt. Finland has not been here in about a week. She will tell you she knows that they play at least once a week in the military district. Other than that, I'm not sure where they're at. But if you want to really get a handle on them, either head to the central district or the upper district, because that's where they prefer to play. And when they play together, that's where they usually play.
Well, that's on our list of places to check, so maybe we might head there next.
Well, thank
We'll
you
see.
so much.
Not a problem.
And how's
She will
business
switch you.
doing?
Business has been really good.
And
We had a sellout night the night before last.
I have to ask, because I always ask, even though you keep turning me down, are you interested in my ale yet?
We have so many suppliers that we use already.
All right. Well, you'll have to let me know when you're ready. I mean, you know it's good.
I'll let you know when I'm ready. And she will turn and begin stacking up the mugs, preparing for the afternoon.
All right. Well, we could head to Espios Inn and the which one's closer, the Espios Inn or Highland Inn?
You're going to ask me that. Hold on. Let me get my map up. Okay. From where you are. Both the Central District and the Craftsman District are the closest to you. You have to cross them to get to the Upper District. The Craftsman District is going to be a little closer to where you are, but the Central District is not terribly far away.
They're not as likely to be in the Craftsman District. So
Not as likely.
we want to head to Espios Inn in the Central District?
Good a place as any.
All right. We'll head there.
You head to the Estios Inn in the Central District. You arrive. The smell of breakfast is emanating from the building. You can tell that they serve breakfast and they serve good food.
And I'm assuming I know the proprietors of pretty much every inn in town, every tavern.
Probably pretty much. You know that the proprietor of the Estios Inn is Pingali. It's Bengali Goladin, with a P, Pingali.
Okay.
He is a male drow. And as you enter in, you will see immediately the place is moderately busy. You can tell that there are councilmen and lords and, the high priests and things like that. This is where they frequent. Because this is, their area of town. And waiters and waitresses are running around serving people. There's a very nice bar on the opposite side of the room from where you're entering. And of course, there's a stage area that is currently uh, being manned by a singular male bard that is playing a harpsichord. Softly, gentle music that is conducive to background music where people may be talking politics and making bartering, making deals, and that sort of thing.
I'll look that direction and be like, so boring.
You do recognize that the proprietor is behind the bar.
I don't play here often because they like that kind of music.
Hold on,
I like
have to,
much more fun music.
I have to answer your daughter quickly.
What's she doing texting at this time of night? She knows better than that. So I'll go up to the owner and, hey, Pengali, just wondering if Fian or Finland have been in recently. Have you seen them in the past day or two?
He will tell you. No. LaCourte was due to play here last night and canceled on us.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, sounds like something he'd do.
Cheap.
Or she. Sounds like something she'd do. I mean, she always seemed a little flaky to me. But, you know, it's what happens. You know me. I'll never not perform when I'm scheduled. I'd have to be dead for that to happen. And I don't think she's dead. I've heard things.
Well, I would assume that she is not dead. But it's hard to beat her enchanting voice.
I don't know. Not my style, that's for sure. Have you heard where either of them might be, or if they're performing tonight anywhere?
I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night. Is her regular stop at the General Tankard? I do believe.
So to the military district, huh?
If the rumors I hear are true, it is her regular night.
I'm still surprised they like having her there.
What's not to like?
Well, I mean,
she has
I guess
a lovely
the generals
voice,
are better.
And she's lovely to look at.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, maybe not from a dwarf's perspective.
I mean, she could do with a beard. Might improve things a bit.
You should go down to the military district. They might like that down there.
Hey, you know.
So, I apologize. Have we met this person before, or do we just know from like their reputation?
Who, the bards? Or?
Yeah, the bards.
You know, you have heard the bards play. As a matter of fact, you determined yesterday that Briza and Fyra were missing because they failed their checks and were enchanted and lured in.
Okay.
I know them. I know the bards, but mostly because of running in the same circles.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a high level bard, but I'm not bad.
I can attempt to scry on them, but
Most dwarves run in
I don't know
circles.
them well enough for it to be a sure thing, I don't believe.
You do know what they look like, or you think you remember what they look like anyway. Both of them, actually. Because when you went to the copper pot, they both ended up on the stage there.
And I could help describe them really well.
Okay. I will try scrying on them then. It'll take 10 minutes to
Are you
I
gonna-
will
And I
have
get a
while we
drink.
wait.
Yeah, I get a drink.
I'd go and I'd
Okay.
find a booth, a secluded booth,
Okay.
and pull out my mirror and do that.
Maybe get a booster chair for the dwarf.
I'm not that short. Well, I am.
I'm not that.
Oh.
Wait.
I mean, I'm 4'5", so
Surprisingly enough, this establishment is equipped for dwarves. They do have
Booster
Sure.
seats.
a phone book.
Catherine is very used to short jokes.
Well, it's not really a joke.
No, but all these drow might be.
I actually have.
So has Pengali ever been interested in my ales?
No.
Okay.
Pengali gives you
I probably don't
A
even try too hard here.
definite no on the Dwarven Ale.
Yeah, they're all too stuck up for me anyways.
Let's see.
I like the rowdier places.
The demographics of Estheos, so that you guys know, 48% are Drow, Elven. 22% are Dwarven. 5% are human or half Elven. 20% are Orc or half Orc, and 5% are other races. This is highly populated Drow, Dwarven, and Orc.
They're trying to get rid of everything else, right?
That's the conspiracy
Somebody is.
that you have stumbled across.
But I like some of those others.
I can go to that because I
That's
have
a
it
one-way
in my
thing.
book. All right, you have scryed
Yep.
on which one?
The one I am most familiar with.
Probably your sharpest memory is going to be of Fayon LaCourte, because when you first got to the Hollow Shovel, she was the one that was playing on stage. And with the description, you are able to scry on Fayon LaCourte. But what you see is very dark.
I have
Not
dark
much-
vision.
Not much light in the area. That's okay. You would see
We
this.
all have dark vision.
You would see this. You would know that it's dark.
Okay.
There's not much light. there seem to be a mix of stone and wood walls. There is, in this room, there's a table with chairs. There are a couple of beds. There doesn't appear to be any windows, and only one door. There is not anything about this room that is particularly familiar to you.
Do I hear anything?
You do not hear anything. They seem to be. You will also see Finland, the drow bard, with her. They are not talking. They are eating. But they are not really, they're not saying anything. They look. Roll an insight.
Insight. Well, my passive insight is 17. Let's see what I can get on the dice.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Looking at them in their faces, in their body language says they're not saying a lot, but there seems to be some concern. They seem a little nervous. They, from their appearance, this is not where they expected to be.
Is there any indication, like based on like types of materials used for the buildings or anything like that, that might say what part of town they're in?
There are stone walls. At the back of the room opposite the door, there's a stone wall. The wall to the left, to the right of the door, is also stone. However, the wall to the left of the door and the wall that the door is on are wood.
Are there any windows?
No windows.
Any kind of like mold or mildew or moss or anything like that that might indicate they're near the water?
No moss, no mold. However, Cassandra, you will notice that there are areas on the wall that look to be damp. Like
There are what?
damp.
Okay.
Like they
Wet.
could be near the water, or it could just be that they're deep underground and there's some moisture.
Bad housekeeping.
The wood itself looks relatively new, freshly hewn, like it's not got a lot of age on it. And definitely looks as if it was brought from above. It is not the kind of wood that you would find in the Underdark. Or the underground. Or the beneath.
So a house that is expensive.
Possibly.
So the military district might be a possibility, but upper district would almost make more sense. I don't know. I don't know how close either one of those is to the docks.
The military district is right next to the dock district.
I mean, they do like to sing for the generals, which are going to be a little bit more wealthy.
Let me see if I can get this. Well, I got a whole bunch of windows open, but I'll help you. This is the central district where you are right now. This is the Lukill district where you came from. The Craftsman district is right there, and this is the upper district.
Okay.
The mine district where you battled last night. Well, everybody except for you. And then this is military and dock, lower, and the holy district and the farming district.
Holy district.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Looking around and looking on them, is there anything that is any items that are distinctive?
There are a lot of items laying around the room, particularly instruments and backpacks. It looks like they brought their gear. You see a sword lying next to, an instrument on one bed, and a couple of daggers laying on the other bed next to other instrument and a backpack. It definitely has an appearance that they have either been here overnight or possibly are setting in for a little bit of an extended stay. They have a few odds and ends of stuff. But surprisingly enough, even though there are beds and a table and chairs and everything is very neat, there is no sign of shelving or any way of preparing meals or anything like that.
Does the door seem to have a lock on it?
The door has a latch, but it doesn't appear to necessarily have a lock that you can see from the interior.
Okay. Do they have any instruments with them?
Several.
Okay. Then what I will do, once I'm done getting as much detail from the room as possible, is I would try to locate object on one of the more unique items they had with them.
You will try to attune through the scrying?
No. Once the scrying is done, I'll cast locate object.
Okay.
For one of the more unique items.
Okay. One of them has a unique harp that has got some relatively intricate carving on it.
Okay. Then I will try casting locate object on that. Taking a chance that it might be within the 1,000 foot.
And how long? I forget how long that spell lasts for.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so we can quickly walk from here at least to like the military district.
Yeah.
Probably.
From your location, you cannot locate the object.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Then
if you can keep the spell going while we walk.
Yep, I will do that.
And you're heading towards the military district?
Yep.
Yeah.
As you're heading
in the general direction of the General's tankard.
As you head towards the General's tankard, you head that way. You do not get any location on this harp.
Once we get there, I will then like branch out to a different direction to go like essentially extend the search if there's any time left on my spell.
Okay. Which direction do you want to head from the military district?
The right direction. Oh.
We could go through the dock district, I guess.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
And maybe
Towards
we'll
the
run
dock.
into the other two while we're down there.
Okay. Yeah, towards the docks then.
You head towards the dock district, and you're meandering through the dock district, and as you're getting down towards the docks, just prior to your spell ending, you feel a pull, and for the sake of argument, it's actually going to be, the pull would actually be to the north, but we're going to say the south because of the layout of the map.
Okay, and then the spell ends?
And then the spell ends.
Okay. I would tell the rest of the group and start walking that way, looking to see if I can recognize any of these, like if it was if that wall had any special stones, anything that looked unique to it, before I cast it again.
That particular wall did not have any features outside of any other stone wall in the entire town.
Well, I just thought of it. I would just head 1,000 feet in the direction I felt the pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will
Since
come.
it was right on the edge.
You will come. Let me share this picture real quick again. That'll make it a little bigger. You will come down to this area right here. You are running into water all the way around.
I don't see your mouse or anything like that.
The bottom where the dock district is.
Okay, I see dock.
That tip down there is as far to the south as you can get until you run into water. And the stone wall that encompasses around the city, which is that light gray, is on the other side of the river.
Oh, so the blue is all rivers here.
The blue is all rivers here. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Then I would go ahead and cast locate object on it again.
When you cast locate object, it draws you towards almost directly south of where you are, but just ever so slightly towards the east. So not really in a southeasterly direction, but just to the east of south.
Okay.
And it is pulling you straight downriver.
I would follow.
To follow, you will have to have a boat.
Well, we're at a dock.
Along the dock for a boat.
Okay. You go to the
Would it
dock
be
master.
A rental or one we can borrow.
I'd go to the dock master and say I need a boat. Post haste.
Okay. Okay. He will tell you that there is a small craft that is hauling out or heading out. It had brought in some goods and it is heading back out of the river to the open waters of the sea and what is above. There is room. They are cargoless. If you check with the human that is captaining that boat, his name is his name is Nigel. You may inquire with him if he can take you out with him.
And when do they plan to leave?
They will be leaving within the half hour. So
That's
you
perfect.
should rush.
I was hoping something within the next 2 minutes, but okay.
Well, maybe we can hurry them along.
I'll go and look for Nigel. Like, she just turns on a dime, not even a goodbye. Very stuck up, and heads towards Nigel.
Okay. He will tell you which dock. You will be able to find it. As are with all crafts that travel to Estios, it is not a large ship. It is small, mostly cargo, so they're not intricate. You will find Nigel directing his crew. They are getting ready to set out. They are making preparations. However, the gangplank is still on the dock.
And I can tell which one is Nigel.
Yeah, because he looks like a captain.
Okay.
He looks like a Nigel.
He looks like a Nigel.
She'll holler at him and ask for permission to board.
Nigel will look your direction and smile really big. He will say, "And what purpose do you have boarding my ship?"
To request passage with you down the river.
We will be more than happy to bring you and your lovely companions on board. Just to make it fair for everybody, there's a male dwarf looking out from behind this.
The steering wheel?
looking from behind the wheel.
And as soon as I see him, I'm going to kind of straighten up a little bit extra and pull out another bottle of ale and offer it to the captain with a wink over at the dwarf and say, and for payment, I can offer you this really fine dwarven ale.
The dwarf behind the wheel gets really excited. He hollers at the captain and said, "It's been a long time since I've had a good dwarven ale, you know, Captain." And the captain will motion for you guys to come on board.
No one said it was a good dwarven ale.
I said it was fine. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
Cassandra would hesitate a moment, but would eventually board.
Oloray's kind of like standing there, and she looks at the captain, and she looks at the spider, and she looks at the captain, and she looks at the spider with raised eyebrows.
The captain looks at you and says, "Is the spider well-mannered?"
Why don't you ask him?
It's
Spider
better
speaks
than
common.
her.
The spider speaks common, by the way.
He will look at the spider and go, well, are you well-mannered?"
Of course I'm well-mannered. My lady has made sure that I can coexist with you people in harmony. I only get prickly when it's necessary.
The captain will look back at you
Hold on a second.
and tell you, "You are fully responsible for any actions the spider may take on board."
Well, it's responsible for itself, actually. It's well, I'll let him tell you. And the spider goes on to say, nobody is responsible for me. I'm responsible for myself. I will not cause you any trouble or harm, as I've already stated.
You may bring your companion on board.
And the spider says to me, "Why does he keep talking to me talking about me like I'm not here?"
Mostly because the captain can't believe he's actually talking to a spider.
He gets the stink eye from 7 of the 8 eyes, and one of the eyes is looking forward to get up onto the ship. And he keeps himself very small to stay out of people's way. He knows he freaks people out. I'm here, but I'm on the phone. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll mute myself.
Okay.
Once everyone is on, Cassandra would probably be one of the last. She'll look at the captain and say, "And by the Spider Queen, if you or any of your crew decide to get handsy, I will disembowel you and use you as chum. Know your place." And she'll turn and walk away.
You will get
She ain't lying.
several glinting looks from the male members of the crew, which, by the way, you figure they're probably all on deck, and there's only about 10 of them.
Wow, they're a horny bunch, aren't they?
Well, they're men. They're men who have been at sea.
Okay, so in this city, as far as Drow society goes, are the men afraid of women like they are in Menzoberranzan, or that's just indicative to that city, which is ruled by law with an iron fist?
In the city of Estius,
Mm-hmm.
men and women are viewed as equals.
Okay, so I won't treat them badly then.
Right.
But I do
They're-
say that they're a
Well-
horny bunch.
That's fine.
Well, you did hear Cassandra
you
invoke
can-
the Spider Queen's name when she threatened
right.
the captain. So
But
she's
you
treating them well enough. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You also can tell that the crew of this ship are not from the beneath. They are definitely from above.
So they have no clue how bad it could be for them. Okay, great.
So you get on board. They say the captain gives the signal to prepare. They pull the walkway up, and the lines that secure the boat are thrown to the ship, and they're being rolled up on top of the ship, and they are ready to get underway. As they maneuver away from the docks, the current of the river takes hold, and you begin moving rather rapidly down the river. Joe, let's take a break for about
right.
5 minutes, and we'll
All
come
right.
back.
Okay,
Sounds good.
Right
We are back.
All right, we are back. We left off with our crew sailing downriver with another crew.
I'll sail away. I'll sail away. Oh,
With a little bit of eye exchange and a little bit of threat, and off we go.
I just sit near my spider, and I'm sure I'm pretty much left alone.
I'm sure.
Cathra's just going to casually head up to the top deck where the wheel is,
Okay.
and kind of stand back, out of the way, but pull out the flute and start playing something, some dwarven piece of some sort.
Okay.
Something jaunty,
Okay. Something a dwarf would like.
Yeah, that's easily recognizable,
You will definitely
When I
get
wish
his
I had a
attention.
silence spell.
That'll be enough of silent spells out of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no silence spells out of you. I mean, that's a 28 on performance, so
Well, you're doing an excellent job. You can tell that the dwarf manning the helm is definitely enjoying it to the point where he's almost not paying attention to what he's doing, but the current is taking you in the right direction. So, I need a perception check from everyone. Cassandra,
Yes.
you are still within your 10 minutes, so you may roll with advantage.
Oh, cool.
And my laptop or my tablet turned off, so I will have to have you tell me what you rolled, Kelly.
Hold on. I don't know what I rolled yet.
Okay, then I didn't miss it.
No. 19.
19. And
26.
26.
23 for me. And Rhonda, when you get a chance, I cast Awakened on my spider Nero, so it says the DM is supposed to give it its stats. It does have an intelligence of 10.
Give it its stats.
Yes, you decide the stats because it's actually now a PC, basically.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I got a 15 on my perception, so not very good.
Hey, you were busy playing your...
Yeah.
Let me...
It's a wolf spider, that's the base of it,
Okay.
if that helps.
It does. Make its strength of 14, its dexterity of 17. Its con Make it a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Bring its wisdom, wisdom up to a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma, let's bring its charisma up to a 10.
Okay.
And its intelligence up to 11.
And how many HP?
It will have,
Because I am level 14, I thought a 2 dice hit creature would be pointless to have with us.
Yup.
let me give it some hit points here. Give it 47 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And does it have anything other than its natural self?
What do you mean?
Its armor class is 13.
No, it's just a. It has
Then help.
abilities, but nothing to help its armor class now.
Okay. Give it that stat block
Okay.
and that hit point, and keep its other stuff the same as a wolf spider.
Thank you. His name is Nero.
Nero.
Nobody ever asked. If I saw a spider talking, I would talk to it if I was a drow. You guys suck.
I mean, I just haven't gotten to it.
Not you, Chuck. You just got here, but the rest of you.
Oh, I
Sandra has talked
Okay.
to it.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, no, she was very fascinated and had a whole conversation with it.
Cool.
I
Nero
don't think
likes
we didn't like role play it out, but it was one of those they were going
it
to.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back to my page here. Okay. As you're traveling, Chuck, you gave me the 15, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The other three of you will notice there is, as you're traveling along, there's a crevice in the rock wall that is next to the river on the left-hand side of the ship. It looks like an opening that might possibly extend back. Cassandra, as you're going along, your advantage was because you have your locate object up. You're definitely drawn that way. What you're looking for is back there somewhere.
Captain, can we stop?
The captain will look at you and go, well, sure. Not sure why you would want to, but he will direct the ship to pull towards the left side, because the left side, the current is less. And to drop anchor to attempt to halt the ship. The ship slows, and it is slowing down enough that everyone now can see that this crevice is definitely an opening that extends back quite a ways. Looks kind of like it might be a natural cavern in the rocks, possibly, but you can
Who
all
are you
see
after
it.
here?
Do what?
I asked Joe's character, what are you after here?
Our bard friends are back here somewhere.
This is where you're, well, okay. Getting back's going to be interesting, but we'll make do.
That it will be.
So this is where we get off?
I think so.
The ship will slow to a stop after it reaches the opening. The opening is at the rear of the ship. How do you propose to get off of the ship to that opening?
Well,
Too bad I
My
don't have
character
that one
just
item.
pulls up her hood and then jumps in the water and goes for it.
Okay.
But then I've got to think about my spider because they can't swim, can they? I don't think so.
depends on the
Spiders
spider.
Spiders aren't really good swimmers, no. Hence why they're so
Okay.
easy to wash down the drain. However, this is a rather large spider, so.
How deep is the water here?
Well,
Excuse me, I got the hiccups.
a good sized ship is floating in it, so you figure it's probably at least 20
All right.
foot deep.
Before I do that, I say, Bob, you know the drill. And I get a loop of rope, and Bob grabs it with one of his many legs. I cast levitate on him, and then I go swimming and pull him along with my rope.
Okay. All right. Make me an athletics.
Athletics?
Yep. Swimming.
14.
Okay. It is a struggle.
Well, no, I have the cloak of the manta ray. That's why I said I pulled
Oh,
up my
okay.
hood.
Okay. Then you should be fine.
Yeah,
Cassandra will
I should have
You
said
get
that.
across
Sorry.
Okay. Yep.
Cassandra will get a bit of a running start and run and hop off the edge of the boat in that direction. And while she's in midair, she will use her staff to cast levitate on herself.
Okay.
And just kind of float over.
What about the other two of you?
Well, unless I'm allowed to have that one item that I mentioned.
I'll allow it.
All right. Then I reach into my bag of holding, pull out a carpet, roll it out, sit down on it. Hey, Kelly, you want to hop on?
Sure, I'll take a ride.
And we'll just hop up, float over, come to a land right by the shore, and hop off, roll it back up, put it back in my bag.
And where's your monkey?
and your fez.
Kelly, make sure that there's no sand on her using prestidigitation.
You hear a thunderous applause from the men aboard the ship.
I'll just turn around and give the a really extravagant bow, you know.
I will use dancing lights to
Polo Ray says,
accept
if you would
them.
be so kind as to gather, I might give us a boon that could help us be undetectable.
Ah,
And
That
those who
might be
come close
worthwhile.
get past without trace put on them.
Oh,
sounds good.
Oh,
Many
Plus
of
10
course.
to your dex saves.
Plus, it's plus 10 on stealth too, right?
Yep.
Plus 10 on stealth.
Nice.
Stealth. That's what I said, didn't I? What did I
said
say?
dex
You said
damage.
dex.
I
So
meant your stealth. I'm sorry. It's been a very long day. I
that'll
apologize.
that'll give me a total of plus 25 with
Excellent.
advantage.
That is excellent. 19 with advantage for me, so I like that too. That's good.
Those are some pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, for any of those that are paying attention, if you have a passive perception over 9, you'll hear it. You hear lots of cat calls coming from the ship.
I cast silence on the ship. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I don't
That's
do
my call.
that.
I cast meteor. No.
I just
Circle
look
of
over
death.
and tell them, enjoy the ale. And just remember, ask for Catherine's ale whenever you're around.
He hollers back, I'll be back!
All right, let's go forward, shall we?
As you guys turn and go through the crevice in the rocks, the crevice, once you get through, which you have to go through in single file, because it's
Before we start heading out, Cassandra would cast True Sight on herself, or True Seeing on herself.
okay.
Good call.
Real quick. How, Cassandra? How far away do you think we are from this?
DM, how far away do I think we are from this?
Cassandra tells you, at her best estimation, you are probably within 200, 300 feet.
Okay, then I'm going to cast
put up
Detect
a-
Magic and keep it going.
Okay.
Kelly put up Death Ward.
All right. You guys keep track of what you got going on.
I got
And-
nothing going on right now.
You got Pass Without Trace.
Oh yeah. Well, that doesn't require me to do anything. It just
Yeah, it's no
lasts.
concentration
Just
on that.
remember it.
Same with True Sight.
Detect Magic does, but that's
You
okay.
single file through the crevice in the rocks. It is very apparent that now that you're here, that this crevice
I also have
Is-
mage armor on.
has the appearance is made to have the appearance of not really being noticed. Up close, you can tell there's some hewn out areas in the stone to allow it to open up into the cavern that's behind it. When you move into the cavern that's behind it, it's not over large. It's long. You see it goes back probably 80 to 90 feet, but it is about 25 feet tall and about 20 feet wide.
And it
Most
does require concentration. Sorry, I was wrong.
okay.
But it lasts for an
And-
hour.
Most of this cavern looks natural to you.
Is it dark in there?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
So something that might seem strange to some of you, I actually pull out a pair of goggles and put them on.
Okay.
Goggles of being able to see in the dark.
Because otherwise I can't.
Right.
They don't know that. But
You're a dwarf. Of course we know that.
Dwarves normally have dark vision.
I know, I'm just giving you shit.
I do
Take
have dancing lights if we need something.
But I'm pulling out goggles of night because I don't.
As you're looking down this cavern, It's very dark. You could see that when just barely at the end of it, is everybody's dark vision 60 feet?
Mine's
No, mine's 120.
Mine's
Okay,
only 60.
okay, 120. At the end of this cavern, those of you that have 120 feet, you can see it. Those of you that have 60 feet can
Which would
still
only be the dwarf.
almost, yes, almost make it out. You can tell that there's something back there, but when you look all the way back, you see a wall that looks like stone, but I believe with true sight, you can tell that the wall is an illusion,
Oh yeah, then I see right through it.
and behind this illusion is a wood wall that has a large door in it.
And once we're in 30 feet, I would see that it's magic.
And I would tell the group what I see, giving
As
them
you,
the opportunity to
yeah,
interact with it and disbelieve it when we approach.
right. As you approach and get in the 30 feet, you will see that there's magic all on the wall, illusionary magic.
It's better than being off the wall.
When you come up to it, if you, since you all know it's illusion, attempt to put your hand to the door or the wood wall behind it, the illusion will drop because you kind of all know that it's there. And you'll be able to see through it.
Any other magic on the door?
There appears to be some magic all around the edges of the door.
Okay. I'm going to check it for traps.
All right?
Let's see, that's investigation, right? Unfortunately, not one of my expertise ones, but that's okay. 18.
Okay. You do find a magical trap in there. It appears to be connected to the lock mechanism on the door, not the handle.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
I'll say, well, looks like as soon as I try to unlock this, something's going to happen.
Are you going to be able to disarm it?
Well, let's see if I can do that, and I'll do what I can. I'll see if I can find a way to disarm that.
Lorraine pulls out a tiny little ball, a vial, and takes her shillelagh and just, while she's watching Kadath, not Kadath. Damn it, I
Cathra.
don't know who you are. Catherine.
Cathra.
Katha.
Just pours this really viscous, nasty looking stuff on her weapon, her staff. And just kind of watching.
Okay. So yeah, what do I need to roll for to try and disarm this?
I'll step back.
Roll Arcana.
Okay. 22.
Okay. You know that this particular spell is an alarm spell. And at that roll, you also know that you are looking for a wire.
Okay.
that would be associated with this spell.
I'll take a closer look and see if I can find that.
Okay. We'll use your same investigation and you look again, and you see along the top edge of the door, just slightly bent down the side where the lock would be, there is a thin wire.
Okay. I'm assuming I know how to disable that.
You would know that getting that wire out will disarm the trap.
Well, I will pull out my tools and work on doing that real quick.
All right.
Is this sleight of hand?
You can do sleight of hand
Good.
with your proficiency and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a great roll, but 24.
That'll work. That'll work.
Great roll.
I have a plus 15.
You manage to get that wire out and disarm the trap.
All right. Once that's done, if it looks like everything else is safe, I'll unlock the lock.
Okay. Roll me your lock picking, which also would be his
I was to say that's
proficient.
another. Yeah,
Right.
that's another sleight of hand, I guess, for that, right?
Or thieves'
Yep.
tools.
Well, Thieves' Tools doesn't really have a number associated with it.
It just allows you to add your proficiency modifier.
Yeah,
That's what Thieves' Tools do.
but sleight of hand, I have expertise on, so I get double proficiency.
Ah,
Ugh, 18.
18 works. It's not that complicated of a lock.
That was a 3 on the die.
It's a
That was
dwarf
horrible.
of light stature.
I'm a little rusty.
You managed to get the lock unlocked.
You cough to hide it. Should do it.
No, but I kind of groan a little bit.
What do we know?
And the door clicks ever so slightly with an unlock.
All right. Gonna pull out my rapier of warning and
Bards.
make sure.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna do it. I'm warning you.
Well, that's the thing. I'm only a level 5 bard. I'm actually a level 9 rogue.
No, the warning made me laugh.
Well,
you're a bogue?
yeah, I'm a bogue or a rard.
Gerard.
Rard. No, the warning basically means we can't be surprised.
No, I know what it is. It's just I was being facetious.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
called
yeah.
Dungeons and Dad jokes.
Yeah, true.
So.
Here's your warning. I have a rapier and I know how to use it.
Okay, that one should have had a badumcha after it.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-cha.
So I'll look around and visually confirm that everyone else is ready before I open the door.
Ready when you are.
Cassandra looks no different,
Neither does
but she's
Ulrich.
ready. She's standing there holding her staff.
I'm gonna
Stripping her nails.
open the door and basically go into stealth mode.
Miro says any day now.
What order are you entering the door?
Theater of the mind, I have no idea.
I'm
We're
gonna
letting that.
I'm gonna
I'll be
lead
next.
the way,
We're gonna
I'll
let
be
the
next.
Cassandra
dwarf
would be
go
last.
first.
but I kind of
Okay.
disappear.
Okay.
Cassandra would be last.
Kelly be next to last.
Nero's with me. He's a medium. He's not huge. He's
Okay.
a medium, so he can be right there with me.
Catherine goes through the door, and almost immediately, unless you have a super high perception
Or
she
true
kinda-
seeing.
or true seeing, she kind of just disappears.
26 on stealth. Not a great roll, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, we're stealthing because I have that spell up. So let me do
Yep.
my stealth as well. Plus 19. What's 18 plus 19?
37.
37. 37. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez. Yeah, I only had 11 on the die, so. Oh, wait, no, I had 10 more. Duh. So that's 36.
10.
Never mind.
Okay.
I
You
forgot
guys all
to add.
get plus
I already
10.
forgot to add the 10.
Yeah.
I love playing with you, Senior.
What'd you get?
18.
18.
That
16 or
includes the plus 10?
That's with the, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Uh,
Right before like the door opens, Cassandra would cast what is it?
my
Borrowed
passive is
knowledge.
21. I'm like, you're so
Cast what?
loud.
Borrowed knowledge,
Borrowed knowledge.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
such a
spell.
good spell.
and now has borrowed knowledge. You draw on knowledge
Such
from
a good
spirits of the
spell.
past. Choose one skill in which you lack proficiency for the spell's duration of 1 hour. You have proficiency in the chosen skill. The spell ends early if you cast it again. So now she's proficient in stealth.
Okay. Now she's
So
proficient
plus-
in stealth.
So with that, she and the pass without trace, she has a plus 19 to this. Oh, and I rolled an 18. So
So you got the same as me, 37.
Okay,
oh,
37.
nice.
Because I have a plus
Okay.
19 too.
All right.
Stand out.
Everybody enters the room fairly well.
And then Kelly farts really loud. Right as we go there.
Oops.
Well, it'll distract from me being there, so that's okay.
Kelly can't help herself. She gets a little giggle.
Wow.
And you enter the room.
Nero looks at her
Uh,
like, "Don't you dare blame that on me."
Yeah.
It
Spiders
was
don't
him.
fart.
Not even wolf spiders.
Not even wolf spiders.
They just howl at the moon.
Okay. Ooh, but okay. It took me a second. I'm like, what? Oh, wait, wolf spider. Duh.
Wolf, spider, spider, wolf, spider, wolf.
Spider wolf.
I
With
like Spider Pig.
your 120 feet and true sight, you see down this corridor, down this next section, it is much more man-made in this area. The stones are cut in areas. Some areas aren't, but some areas are cut to keep this length of cavern all at that 20-foot width. At the end of the 120-foot range, your true sight will show invisible guards.
I love
Better.
it when
Seem to
you
have
share
noticed
that
that.
information with us.
At the end of the hall,
Mhm.
you see two. Both of them are armed with bows and arrows. Both of them have their bows and have an arrow already notched, but not drawn.
Do I notice them with the, or is my detect magic still going at this point? I don't know if it's been 10 minutes or not.
It has not been 10 minutes, but you are not within 30 feet of them.
Okay. I mean, I would keep going until I do see them.
There's one. They have a, and I would tell everyone guards. They have a arrow notched. Is it like they're prepared and they've sensed something's happening, or they just have it as prepared as normal.
They just have it as prepared as normal. The arrow is there, but it is not drawn.
Okay.
Are they drow?
They
Robert's
are,
asking, not Olore. I'm just curious.
yeah. Joe, Cassandra will know that they appear to be drow.
Okay.
Can I see them too?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
unless you have a way to see
No.
invisibility.
No.
Okay. I would continue until I get to 60 feet.
Okay.
And since I'm ahead of them, I would probably be getting even closer.
Yeah. You will get within 30 feet of them, and you will see that you detect magic.
Well, once I get to, I don't know how far apart we are. I don't think we're like super far apart. So once we get at 60 feet, they get covered in fairy fire.
Okay.
I was going to do the same thing.
Okay.
So
So you're
for
going to
them,
cast fairy fire.
yep.
When I see them light up, I'm going to cast Bless at second level.
Okay.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
2 of them.
Yes.
So except Nero, everyone else gets Bless.
Okay. Thank you.
Wolf Spider's on his own.
He's fine.
Come on.
What color light is it?
It is going to be a violet.
Nice. Even though nobody can see it, Cathra smiles.
You can see the light if they don't pass.
Well, no, nobody can see Cathra.
Oh,
I mean, I guess it's possible you could see Cathra, but it's not likely.
We have a 16 and a 19.
They both fail. They're outlined in violet light, and any attack against them now has advantage. And they are no longer, well, they're invisible, but we can see them.
We
You
see an
can
outline,
see-
basically.
Yeah.
Where they are, you can see their outline, any movement that they make.
Yep.
Even though you can't describe them in detail.
Right.
I need initiative.
We all had the same idea. That's so weird.
It's almost
That's
like
if-
we've done this before.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to cast fairy. Well, never mind.
Hey, saves a first level spell for me, so.
17 for Olore.
17?
18 for Kelly.
18 for Cathra.
26 for Cassandra.
Dang.
Cassandra has
Oh, wait.
alert.
I forgot I have advantage on that.
Nice.
Oh, well, roll again.
Nope, still just 18.
Okay, and Cassandra, what did you say yours was?
26.
26.
I forget what
Okay.
even gives me advantage.
Cathra
Oh, wait, the breaking
and
defense. That's right.
Kelly, I need your dexterity to see who goes first.
18 is Cassandra's dexterity.
Same
You're
here.
first.
Oh,
You're eight.
no, it was Cathra and Kelly, right?
Oh, Catherine.
Yes.
Sorry.
Catherine. I'm 18.
Mine's a 20.
You're first.
Yep.
Okay, guess what? I got you in the right order. Okay,
Who's on first.
Oh, I've got a roll for
Oh,
oh
You're
boy
up.
Hero.
here. Yeah, Nero, sorry.
Just take him
Or
when
do
you
you
go.
want him just to go on mine?
yeah. Put Nero on yours after
Okay, that
you.
works. Right after me. Okay.
Yeah.
The Emperor. Oh,
Yep. He fiddled
Okay.
while Rum burned.
I don't have
Really?
a fiddle. I've got a flute.
First up will be Cassandra.
Cassandra will kind of saunter up towards where Cathra is. Can I see Cathra since I have true sight?
Yes.
Okay. And she will kind of reach over her shoulder with her staff and cast Cone of Cold. I need
Nice.
Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh. That's an 11. And an 8.
Oh, Jody's here.
Sometimes I roll bad.
I mean, I think she's watching, but
Cody who?
barking spiders.
Yeah, so those are fails. And they get hit for, ooh, nice. 12, 24, 37. For 46 points of damage.
Okay. Their invisibility drops.
And if they die, they freeze into statues. But I don't think they're gonna die with that.
They are not dead yet. Which brings us to Catherine's turn.
All right. I'm actually gonna basically get past them to the second one and stab that one with my rapier.
Okay.
Ugh, ugly roll. That's only a 15 total.
That misses.
Do we have inspiration?
No,
Yeah, you
it's
got,
not.
you got bless.
It's a natural 20.
You got bless.
Oh wait, wait, what? What do you
It's a
mean?
natural. It's a natural 20
Why?
because I made it a natural 20.
Oh, okay. You're making it a natural 20.
Yes.
Okay, then this is gonna hurt because. Well, how are we doing crit damage
So
then?
you're not going to explain that. You're just going to say that and not explain. Okay.
Divination wizard, portent.
I was gonna say,
How are we doing crit?
we'll do it like we always do.
I apologize. I had sent Rhonda the rolls at the beginning. It's portent, the divination feat where I can replace a roll.
Nice. Okay, so this is going to be painful for them, for him. So 8, 30, 35, 43. Okay, plus that's 53, 63, 69 damage.
69 damage.
69.
On the cone, Joe, the cone of cold that you did, what was was that one or both?
That was everything within a 60-foot cone.
Okay, that's what I thought. And you said 69?
Mine was 69 damage. His was like 47 or something.
46, I got hit.
46, yep.
46.
Okay. All right. Looking pretty hurt, but he's not dead.
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay. Not wanting to waste a good spell on guards.
Same.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with a firebolt on the same one.
Okay.
gotta roll my bless in there because that wasn't the prettiest.
Oh, I should have done that. Dang it.
So 18 to hit.
Yes.
Uh,
So
well,
19
I'll do it
points
next
of,
round. That's fine.
19 points of fire damage.
19. Ooh. Same one.
Yeah.
He is looking pretty hurt, but he is still alive. Olare.
All right. So they're both still alive.
Yes. One
Oh,
of
that's
them's looking
impressive.
really hurt. One of them, not so much. Hurt, but not so much is the other one.
Well, let's see if we can make their day a little worse. I'm going to go up to the hurt one, and I'm going to,
Most
yeah,
hurt one? Okay.
yeah, I'm going to get within 10 feet of him if I may. And
Okay.
I'm going to blow him a kiss. And
Okay.
that kiss turns out to this viscous, green, nasty looking cloud. And it's poison spray. And because of my poisoner ability, if he's immune to poison, it doesn't matter. They don't get any resistance to it. It just,
Okay.
yeah, and they're at disadvantage on their saves.
Okay.
So there's DC 16 con. Wait, does it hit one person or two? I think it's just one. A creature. So yeah, just one, the more hurt
Okay.
one. It's a cantrip.
Disadvantage is a 12 and it's a constitution,
Yeah.
so that'd make it 14.
No, not enough. So they're going to take the more hurt one. Yee. So that's 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 10 is 27. Damn.
Okay. He is not dead, but he
Okay.
looks like he is on his last leg. He is
And-
On
very.
one foot.
So Nero's going to see if he can do something about that.
Okay.
Nero's going to come up and say hello from the ceiling or the wall, however, whatever's
Okay.
the most dramatic and terrifying way for
Okay.
a man-sized spider to come at you. And he's going to try to bite. I think all he has is bite. Yeah, just bite. Ooh, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Okay. That's
And
it.
he needs to make a DC 13 poison save.
Ooh, natural 20.
All right, so he makes that. If the target is... Oh, he still takes half. Okay, so half of the poison damage is going to be 5. And then the bite damage is going to be 9.
And Nero knocks him out.
Yay.
Now it
Down one to
is
go.
my guy's turn.
Bonus action, poops his pants.
Runs like a little girl.
He is going to pull or fire his bolt. Well, it's not a bolt, it's an arrow. He is going to fire his arrow at he's going to fire at Catherine because she seems to do the most damage, or from his perspective, and that is a 22 to hit.
Let's see, 22 hits. but let's see. Brain dead. Man, it's been a while since I've played a rogue.
I'm trying to wrap around my head around all the different things this character can do because it's a lot. So
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge,
Okay.
so it'll be half damage.
Um,
that's uncanny.
Okay. So
I-
half of 8 is 4 points of damage. It's just
Oh,
the
I'm gonna-
bow.
Okay.
And that's all he's going to do. I think that's all he can do. For now, that's all he can do. Which brings us back to the top with Cassandra.
Cassandra will don't want to waste too many high level spells, so she will just use Mind Sliver. I need an intelligence saving throw from him.
Okay. That will be an 18.
That is not high enough. He will take 15 points of psychic damage. And on his next save for anything, he has to reduce his save by 1d4.
Okay. All right.
And that is the end of it.
Okay. Now, Kathra.
Okay. I'm going to stab this guy again.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much better than my other one was on my dice. That'd be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, because of the fairy fire, I still get advantage, which means I still get my sneak attack bonus.
Forgot about the fairy fire part.
But yeah,
Let me double check something here. I'll just do this. All right. 10. 30 damage.
30 damage. All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give Kelly Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Cool.
So if you use it, let me know, because there's extra things with it. I have special things that go along with it.
Let's see how the roll goes. And it'd be Kelly's turn, right?
It is Kelly's turn.
Okay, well, we're going to go with the firebolt again because why spend spell slots? 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And you can use the Bardic Inspiration on your attack roll. So just so you know.
Right.
It'll last for 10 minutes. So
Okay. 16 points of damage.
All right.
That's her turn.
Okay. Ulrich.
This guy's still standing.
Yes, he is.
I find that very annoying. So
Do something about it.
I
I'll make
am
him not
going
stand.
to-
Are they both still
I'm going
standing?
to,
No, just one.
Oh, okay.
as a bonus action, I'm going to hit my shillelagh. And then I'm
Shalala.
going to hit him about the head and neck with it.
Repeatedly.
Ooh, net 20.
Nice.
All right.
And you
I
have
like that.
advantage, but I don't think that matters
Oh, okay. Why do I have
because
advantage?
of the fairy fire.
Very fire.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
Well, you
to
could roll
So-
again and see if you roll another nat 20.
Not that it
What
does
would that
anything.
do? Nothing.
not,
Okay.
not a thing.
So where's my freaking shillelagh? Hold on, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. Okay.
1d8 plus
So
your casting
D8.
modifier.
So how do you do crits?
Full damage plus roll.
So 8 plus 5 is 13. And, well, that's the crit. I only get the one smack. And then he needs to make a DC 16 poison save because that's what I coded my shillelagh with.
Okay.
What's your wisdom?
Hold on. Yeah, DC 16. My wisdom's 18.
So you should do 4 more damage.
Yeah, because on here it's saying plus 3. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry. So 17 damage. It's saying only plus 3 here. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay.
It's my spellcasting ability.
What am I rolling? What kind of save?
Wait, I have a question. Shillelagh says you add your spell attack modifier to the damage, right?
Yes.
Well, that's plus 10.
Then you add plus
So-
10.
8 plus, what did I say, 5? 8 plus 5 is 12. Plus 10 is 20. So that's 20 damage, sorry. And you need to make a DC 16 poison save. That's what I was
Okay.
looking for.
12 plus 10.
20
is
damage.
22.
22, sorry. I'm tired. I'm so sorry.
I think everybody's tired tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull that off.
I can't find the damn thing. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Okay, and I rolled a 17.
Okay, so you're only going to take half of this. And it's 2d8 poison damage. And you are not poisoned because you made your save. So that's 9, so 4.
Oh, did you take the D4 off of your save?
Oh, no. So I forgot. So it would be the 8 points.
9.
No, the 9 points.
And you are poisoned.
And
then.
I am poisoned. Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Nice.
Thank you for reminding me, Joe.
Yeah, thank you,
no
Joe.
All right. That makes it Nero's turn.
Oh, you're still alive, huh?
He's still alive.
Nero's like, hey,
Not-
buddy.
Not well, but he is still alive.
Hey, buddy. You look like you need some more poison in your veins. Okay, so that's a 22 to hit. And
Yes.
DC 13 poison save again. So he's at
And-
disadvantage to this poison save because he's poisoned.
And Nero would have gotten advantage if you didn't already roll that.
I did roll that. I did.
Okay.
Whew. So 10 damage from the attack. Did he make his save?
I rolled a 17.
All right, so he made his save, and half of this poison damage, so 3 more.
And how
So
much was
13
his
damage
height?
altogether.
13 altogether. Okay.
Yeah. I love this poison stuff. This is cool.
Okay. He drops his bow and he pulls a stone out of his pocket and it's got a slight glow to it, because your detect magic is still up. And he rubs on the stone and says full attack, and the stone stops glowing. And he drops it to the ground. That is his action. Since he's against the wall, he can't move any further away. So he stays where he is. Which brings us back to the top of the round. Cassandra.
Sorry, I'm trying to. If you use an item to cast a spell, is it considered casting the spell? Can it be counterspelled?
No.
No, he's not actually casting a spell.
Okay.
He's using a magical item.
Right.
He's not a spellcaster.
Okay.
Basically, it's a communication.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing it's like a stone of sending or whatever.
Right.
Huh? Then yeah, just need an intelligence saving throw, please.
9.
Yeah, 9. That's not going to save you. 9. 14 points of psychic damage, and he has negative 1d4 on his next save.
He will not be needing, or you will not be needing that negative 1d4 because he falls to the ground. They're
Cassandra
both dead.
Dead or unconscious?
Unconscious.
Cassandra will go and pull a dagger from her bodice and will slice each of their throats.
They're dead.
Oh, no, there was no need for that. They're just doing a job they got paid for.
And they did it poorly, which deserves death.
You are at another door that is not locked. And
I'll check it for
open.
traps before I do anything, but
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
ugh. A whole 5. I got a natural 1.
You don't see any traps on the door.
All right.
I don't know if it helps. Cassandra does
My
have
favorite. There does not appear to be any traps on the door.
I'm pretty confident at this point, so
Cassandra's not looking, but she does have a passive 21 investigation.
Yeah, that doesn't work for this.
yeah, I think passive doesn't work for
Traps.
trap
Do it.
finding.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I mean, mine's a 14. So, although
Look at
wait,
the door?
well, no, bless wouldn't matter at this point for that.
No, it's over. Never mind. I only got a 14.
All right. Well, I will.
There does not appear to be a trap on the door.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay. I'm gonna open it.
As you open the door, you will see 2 elves entering into a room at the end of this section that's about 60 feet down.
Okay.
Just as you're entering in, you see them entering in. The door closes just as you're entering into the room.
Did it look like Fian and Finland?
No. However,
Wait, no, because Fion's a tiefling.
yeah, the other of you get a glimpse. You recognize these two elves
Okay.
from last night.
So I do, you mean? Because I got my memory back, right?
Right. Well, actually, you all three will remember it because your memory is from the night before,
Okay.
the night you drank. Last night was when you fought in the mine district.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting you weren't here when I recapped. You
Okay.
fought in the mine district, and just as the battle was turning into your favor, you saw two elves, and they left via a teleportation.
Are
They
these
were attacking us before that, right?
You think they were attacking you before that. You were actually in battle with some drow and some dwarves prior to that,
Okay.
so you're not
Well,
positive.
were these regular
Okay.
elves or drow?
They appear to be regular elves.
well, there's no love lost between us and them, of course. So, are we still in initiative, or
You're still in initiative.
well, when it's my turn, let me know, and I'm going to do something.
Cassandra, you're at the top. The door just closed.
So I no longer have a visual of them.
You do not have a visual of them.
Okay. Then
It will take both your full movement and your action to get to the door because it's at least 60 feet away.
yeah, gotcha. Um okay. Then full movement meant to get to the door.
Okay? Catherine.
Or actually, isn't that something? Sorry, 1 second. Not everyone could do that.
What's that?
Yeah, a dash. I think a dash is.
Everyone can,
Yep.
Yeah, but
And
you can do it as an action, basically.
yep,
but the
she'll
rope
do
gets it as a bonus.
right. So she'll dash, which should get her to the door as her action. Can she use her bonus action to check the door for traps quickly?
That's only an action.
Yeah, I think you'll need an action for that. However, roll me an investigation with disadvantage because you're going to quickly scour the door.
Okay. Investigation, disadvantage. Okay, plus 11, not bad. Okay, so that would have been nice and gotten a 30, but instead it's a 23.
Okay. In the quickness of this bonus action, you don't see anything obvious.
Okay.
Catherine.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
So I've still got my action and my move left. And
Rogues.
well, I'm gonna ask Cassandra since she's right there. Who were these two?
I would have given you the quick rundown. Oh, I should have done that.
So I just know that they're elves that are potentially not on our side, basically,
Yeah.
but we're not 100% sure.
Yep.
Okay. And I guess for my action, I'll go ahead and try and open the door.
Okay. When you try to open the door, it appears that it is locked.
Okay. And I wouldn't have Wouldn't necessarily have time to unlock it yet, right? Or would I? It's up to you.
No,
Okay.
not yet. Kelly.
Okay. I don't see this much to do other than just move forward towards the door.
Okay.
Standard movement plus a dash.
Okay.
And leave it at that.
You're at the door. Olere.
So, what kind of door is it?
It is a wood door.
It's a locked door.
I wish we still had the warp wood spell,
Right?
but we don't. All right, so that changes things. I guess I'm gonna have to wait until he opens the door because my ways of opening the door are not gentle.
Well, it
So
is
I'm just
60
gonna.
feet, so you might want to head over to us.
Well, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
that's intrinsic in me getting to the door. I didn't think I
Okay.
had to say that, but okay. So I get over.
And okay.
Well, So is it like a heavy duty door, or just like a regular wooden door? That's important.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it's a sturdy door, but it does not appear to be heavy duty. It's made
Okay.
fairly fresh wood.
I give my new compatriot dwarf a look, and I was like, "Well, there's always this." And I just touch the door and I cast reduce.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Shrunken door.
The
So
door
it can't
shrinks.
really stay in its hinges if it's like. so
Hopefully only the wood of the
so
door.
it goes to half its size. So that's not a door doing what its job
The
anymore.
door shrinks and falls,
hmm
and you see straight in. You see teleportation happening.
Counter spell
Damn it.
at level. Sorry. At level. At level 4.
It's a higher level than that.
All right.
You're gonna have to roll.
So we gotta
You're
roll.
gonna have to roll.
All right. So it's 10 plus the spells level. So what DC am I looking at?
Okay, let's see here. Oh, let me go back.
Well, I don't know that it matters since I rolled a 14 plus 6, so 20.
Oh,
So-
okay. No, it's not.
And you got it. You got high enough for any spell.
Even if it was a ninth level spell, you got it.
Yeah.
Counter spell's kind of broken that way.
It really is. I hate that spell as a GM.
Yeah. The spell breaks, and the teleportation kind of fizzles out, and you see in the room, along with the two you were seeking out, 2 more elves. One male, one female.
Are they the bards?
They are in the room, but the other 2 are also in the room.
Anything special that I see through with the true seeing?
Let's see. What did you see with truth? True seeing, will it allow you to see magic?
Yes.
Okay. You see a lot of high level magic.
On all of them or on one in particular?
Both of the elves. Not bard. Not the bard elf, not the drow, and not the tiefling. Although you do see magic on some of their instruments, you see a lot on the two elves.
Okay. I will relay this.
Okay. It is their turn. And a second. I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill you guys. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. You will see the female elf. Come on, open it. Sorry about that. Begin to cast a spell.
Do I know what the spell is?
What are you?
I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Harry.
Do druids get counterspell?
Yes.
They might.
Oh yeah.
Barf.
Okay.
Bards do not. I looked.
Lore
Well, I was
bards
kidding.
can.
Well, the bard that I am does not.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
The female elf begins casting a spell, and growth comes from out of the ground.
Well, that's why I was asking about counterspell. That's why I'm trying to see if I can do that or not. Sorry. What level is counterspell?
I can tell you here in just
3
a second.
is where it
Level
starts.
3 or higher.
Or higher.
You can use any.
Doesn't look like I can cast counterspell. It's not in my spell list.
Are you a druid?
Yes.
Perhaps you did not study it for
Take
today.
Right, but it should be on my list to be prepared if I can cast it, and it's not.
It should
Right.
be. Oh, the wrong one.
Unless it's only for certain ones.
Yeah, it's not here.
It may not be on the base list.
All right.
I don't think it is.
There's an easy way to tell. Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard, Oath of Redemption, and Oath of the Watchers.
Yep, I don't have it.
No.
Okay, so I can't do anything anyway.
Okay. The female casts and growth begins to come out of the ground and open up or fill up the room. As the second elf, the male, casts another spell.
So is this like entanglement?
No. And the growth that has grown in the room opens up and both of the elves walk into the tree,
Plants.
the
Yeah.
plant. Yep.
That was what, like, I forgot what it's called.
I know what it is.
I'm trying to remember the name.
I'll tell you here in a minute as soon as I find it.
Walking through plants, basically.
Yeah.
I can't think of it to save my life. I know what it is.
What? What are you looking for? Sorry.
The teleport through plants
Yeah.
ability.
Oh, it's a druid thing. Spell.
Right, but we can't remember what the
None of us, we're all going
I'm
like,
going through
oh.
them in my head. Give me a minute.
Is it like
Does
transport
Triana have
via?
that?
Yeah,
transport
that's
via
what-
plants.
Via
Yeah,
plant.
transport via plants.
Yes, Anastriana has it.
Yeah.
And they walk through the plant. I'll give you guys a reaction to it.
I'll walk through it with them. No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
I'm a druid. I can do it. I just don't have it on my spell list.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything. I don't have
Well,
anything.
clearly
useful
they don't
for that.
want to deal with us.
It's all right. Let's
So,
deal with who we came here
There's
for.
plants there, right?
Yeah,
So
they
I
just-
grab.
They just went through one.
Good. I'm going to grasp my shillelagh and I'm going to speak with plants and ask them to tell me where they went.
Okay.
So all 4 elves are gone, or there's just
Nope, just 2.
We still have the two people
Oh.
we were after.
The 2 bards are still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna speak with plants and try to find out where they went. Tell me where they went.
They went
Please.
to. I will do that. But let me flip back over so I can give you a name, because I have all those kind of things written out here.
Looks like Senior's laying in a field of
Um.
plants and flowers.
Why not?
The plant will tell you the connecting in was in the Throw Heath Mountains.
How far is that? Do I know where that is?
Where's my map? Hold on.
Hey, Rose.
Oh my gosh. The Throw Heath Mountains are on the other side of the continent of Ision, which is the continent that you're on.
I tell them they took Heath and they threw him into a mountain.
That's pretty far away.
Yes, it is.
But you have 2 bards.
But are they being froggy?
Are
Do they look
being
like
what?
they're trying to
Okay.
follow?
They look somewhat confused. Like, all of this happened very suddenly. However, there we go.
Is that your 5-minute warning?
Yep. Phaon is reaching for her sword.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Yeah, me too.
And we
it's
will
not sure.
start at the top of the round again.
All right, then. Seeing this, how many people are in there now? 4?
A tiefling bard and a drow bard, and the 4 of you.
Oh, okay. So there's 2 enemies. Yeah, all 4 of the other elves got through.
There was only 2 elves.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Must have been-
technically they were 3 elves. 2
The
of
other's a
them
tiefling and a drow.
were not drow. One of them was drow, and one of them was a tiefling. Yeah.
Okay.
And the tiefling and drow are who we're after.
Okay. Then at 3rd level, I'm going to target both of them and cast Hold Person. I need the one that was reaching for their sword. Their roll is going to be a 3. The other one, I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, you need a wisdom
Yes.
savings throw. Um, 11.
They are both held.
They are both held. Now what?
So,
And I look to the others and say, shall we tie them up?
Murder? Oh, sorry.
Interrogation.
No.
oh, okay. I
And then
guess
she goes, oh.
Enhanced
Okay.
interrogation.
that's more like it. Okay. Well, is that all for his turn?
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on him.
Okay. What does that do?
Any wisdom saves?
A 17 and a 4.
Okay, the 17 saves, but the other one is charmed by me, and while charmed is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay. So Finland is not going anywhere.
Yeah, and bonus action, I'm giving Olaray Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Sweet.
So, use it on a attack, save, or ability check. If you use it,
Okay.
let me know, because there's special effects.
Well, what do I roll with it?
Oh, it's
What die do I roll? D8,
I believe
D6?
it's a D8.
All right.
If I remember right? I'll double check real quick. Yeah, it's a D8.
So on my action, I'm going to use my
Well,
persuasion.
Killy's
Oh,
next.
sorry. Oh, I thought I was next. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so I have 2 held characters there.
Yep.
And one that's
Almost
totally
unconscious.
incapacitated and charmed by me.
And one is and both of them are paralyzed.
This sounds like a song.
How far away from me are they?
And not far. 20 feet.
20 feet from me. Okay. I'm going to go to where they line up to me. And I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
And that's a 5 foot wide, 60 foot long, not that that's going to matter, line of brilliant sunlight.
Is
So
there
it's gonna be radiant.
anything that you guys have that if they take damage will
Nope.
go away?
Yeah, that'd pretty much do it.
Nope, mine is just they're held. The only thing is they can make another saving throw at the end of their turn.
Oh, yeah, if they take damage, the charm goes away.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But
Charms-
since
Charms always go away on damage.
but their saving fail would get 68 radiant damage.
Well, we do want to interrogate him, I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what you said, but she had other things in mind.
But the fact is I could always, heal one of them.
Resurrect them. And I could always resurrect him if necessary, but we're splitting hairs. And on that
So,
note, I gotta go, and I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Not a problem.
But
34 points of radiant
I-
damage.
You are not going to kill them. They are not charmed. The one is not charmed any longer. They are
Still
still
held.
held. You can tie them up. You have captured your culprits, and they will sing like canaries. And they
But this
will.
is funny because Olore was gonna go walking up saying, "I need you to." Well, okay, and then she just leaves after he does the sunbeam. But on that note, good night, everybody.
Good night, good sir.
Good night.
Bye.
You have caught your culprits,
Very nice.
and they will be
Alright.
full of information on the main leader of this conspiracy, or at least who they believe to be the main conspirator on this, the leader of this conspiracy, which they do believe is Lord Caer Donald. Weird spelling. I need to pick better names.
But that will be on the next episode of Girls Night Out.
That will be for another episode of
Next
Girls Night
time
Out.
on Girls Night Out.
All right. You want to say anything before we end the stream?
Thanks for any that are watching. We do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We want to stay around. Have a great night. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, everyone.
Bye, everybody.